What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Gamer Guys, back in again. MTG Arena action. Aetherdrift. Let's jump in. Premier draft time. Let's have some fun. All right. Well, that's one way to start. We are definitely picking that. What else do we like in the pack here? A Rocketeer Boost Buggy is pretty interesting. Spin Out, I am a fan of. The rest of the pack is kind of meh, to be honest with you. Air Response Unit, this card is fine. Flying and Vigilance, crewing for 1 is okay. White certainly has the opportunity to really take advantage of, vehicles and mounts, but nothing else really standing out here. Got the Aether Spark, so let's go ahead and queue that up. That's pretty good. And where else are we going to go from here? Now, there's a couple of cards that I'm not... these are just your vanilla creatures here. I actually really do like Spin Out. Skystreak Engineer and Midnight Mangler are okay. Bestow Greatness is fine too. I probably just take the Spin Out here. This is a good removal spell. Keeps us relatively open. Let's see where else we go here. Now, there's a world in which... It's interesting because Fang Druid Summoner, green is a premium. There is a premium for green. And we've seen a handful. I don't mind the green-black. I'm going to take Fang Druid Summoner here. There, we're going to get rewarded. Wow, there's a Hazard of the Dunes and a Brood Wagon. I'm taking the Brood Wagon here. These packs have been relatively not great, but this will kind of cement us here. Now we get a Scurryfoot. That's pretty good. I could be pretty happy with these first couple of picks. Good removal spell, fantastic. Mythic. Aether Spark is just so good. But Brood Wagon is awesome too. We can kind of look at doing the potentially the reanimation piece as well here. Could be pretty interesting. Okay, now there's a Samet, there's the Jaguar, Siphon Fuel, and a Maximum Overdrive. I don't actually dislike either of these cards. Siphon Fuel is a little expensive. I like the tempo play of Maximum Overdrive just a little bit better. You can get some 2-for-1s here. This can also be a little aggressive too, if we like, so I will take that. It's a good removal spell. Ooh. And now we have the Omnivore and a Wreckage Wickerfolk. I'm going to take the Wickerfolk. I just think the Surveil is better. If we don't find a ton of great targets for Fang Druid, I'm okay with that. But I think we'll have a few more opportunities for the green to come back around. Okay, looks like we're going to get rewarded with our green here. Another Scurryfoot. Probably one of the easiest takes ever. Okay, and now we get Skybox Fairy. I'll just take the Silken Strength. Ooh, a Bestow Greatness, pretty nice. I'm not the biggest fan of this. There's an Omnivore, so we have a target for the Fang Druid. Not thrilled about any of those cards. We'll just take a land. We'll take a Wreck Remover. Ooh, and we get a Jaguar. That's actually really good. I don't mind this. And we get a Sab Sunin. Wow. Well, ladies and gents, we are splashing for blue. Because that is insane. We just opened the 2 best, without a doubt, the 2 best mythics in the set. Without even just, I mean, that is crazy. Okay, now, here's interesting. Rise from the Wreck. We are definitely taking this card. Here's why. We have the Fang Druid Summoner. We have an Omnivore. We're going to look for maybe one more of these just vanilla creatures. We're going to be able to probably grab a mount or 2 over the course of this as well, plus a creature. This is going to be fantastic in this deck. So I'm going to try to set up for that. I'll take the Lagak now. That's an easy grab. We could take Astral Rider here, but I'll take the Lagak as just a good curve play. And we're setting up pretty nice. Now, the other thought here is probably want to take the Path Cruiser. It's either that or the Dismal Backwater. I'm going to take the Path Cruiser here, just because this is a good option to help us find Judger's Insight. I'm not the biggest fan of that card, but there's really not much else I want to grab here. I'll put this into the sideboard. So Wastewood Verge. We're getting cut pretty hard on this, so I do need to be careful about that. I just don't really like Point the Way. Bestow Greatness came back around. I think a Deathless Pilot here, just for curve purposes, is going to be good. I will take the Surveyor. This is a fine card. It's a 3/3 for 3 that starts your engines that we can get some boost off of. I can't believe we open a Sabsunin and an Aether Spark. That's so cool. We just got to now find the mana. Our mana is going to be a little hungry. Okay, Mutant Surveyor, I guess? We are getting cut pretty hard in our colors here. Interestingly enough, I'm just going to take the Spell Pierce. Probably don't play the Spell Pierce, but... Glitch Ghost, in case we have to go into blue here, I'll take some blue spells. I will take another Bestow Greatness. Pretty good combat trick, can help push some things through. I don't hate what we got going on here. Could be a little bit better. I feel like I need to see a couple of other good creatures here, and then our removal is a little lacking. Just Overdrive, Spin Out, double Bestow Greatness. If we really need to, we could run the Silken Strength. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we got a Fang Guardian. I'm going to take Hazard of the Dunes here. Great creature. See, now we got an interesting decision between the Defend the Rider. This is target permanent, which is kind of enticing. Wreckage Wickerfolk and another Stampeding Scurryfoot would be great. I'm going to take the Defend the Rider, though. We get another Hazard of the Dunes, which I think is just an easy grab from this. Thornwood Falls. So our options here are Deathless Pilot, Pothole Mole, and Thornwood Falls. I'm going to take the Thornwood Falls. And then I think... have to find a way to find the blue source. I do have the Path Cruiser, though. I'm going to take the other Maximum Overdrive here. We do need to find two other decent creatures, I think. Preferably like an Omnivore or another hit for Fang Druid Summoner here, just to make this worth it. This is, interestingly, Library or Graveyard, which is kind of cool. Ugh. You know what? I'll take a starting column in case we need to work on the fixing piece. Jungle Hollow is actually pretty enticing. Yeah, I'll take the Jungle Hollow just to secure our lands here. We actually have a pretty decent lands. I would have liked another Thornwood Falls over the Jungle Hollow, but I'm actually okay with that. Wastewood Verge. Hollow here. I guess I really just need creatures, right? I'm gonna take the risky. Nah. I'll take the Surveyor in case we need the creatures. All right, there's an Omnivore. There's a second target for it. It's not ideal. You'd hope to get one of the big guy, the Ceratops, but I'll take the Sheffet. Although I don't think we play it. This is shaping up to be okay. This is actually probably pretty close to playable as is. I'll just take another Spell Pierce, I guess. I don't know. Not playing any of those cards. Not playing this. And not playing this. We have two Fantastic. Fantastic. Mythics here in the Aether Spark and Sabzunin. Let's see how we shape up here, though. Maximum Overdrive I like. Spin Out good. Bestow Greatness good. Rise from the Wreck and Path Cruiser. Fang Druid. Like, this seems okay. I don't think I played 2 islands. Honestly, I think I play... This taps for both. This taps for green, primary, and green. So maybe it's like this. I mean, we really just need the 1 blue source. I didn't take any pothole moles. We do have the Path Cruiser to find the island if we need. Rise from the Wreck will help us get a few things back. I kind of like our removal suite here. Thundering Broodwagon also ends up being a good removal spell. It's like maybe cut a Surveyor. Rise from the Wreck is maybe not as good. How many mounts do I have? I have just the Jaguar. And the Lagak. This still has a pretty decent chance to hit 3 of these. I do have just the 2 vehicles, so if this gets destroyed, can't cycle this. I'm thinking maybe not Rise from the Wreck, and I think maybe this is just the play here. We have a really nice curve. We have a really nice curve. Good set of removal. Honestly, pretty low here. 14 and 9. But this is going to be able to make us 2 additional creatures. Defend the Rider can make us a pilot if we need in a pinch. And then our combat tricks are hopefully just keeping a few of our guys alive. We're starting engines. We have Deathless Pilot to keep recurring. And really, we just get to Sabzunin and we have some fun. So I think we'll give this a go. We'll see if the 2 best Mythics in the set can win some games. Okay, you know what? I like it. I like it. Probably run out. Actually, probably Lagak first, I think, maybe. So if they play something here, assuming they don't Grim Bobble this. Ooh, we can always attack and then bestow greatness. They take the block here. Mutant Surveyor. My beautiful bestow greatness. And then we scurry foot. They got cool lands. Those are neat. Now, they're doing the, potentially the start your engines. If they kill this. This is just the best play. If they don't have an answer. Be a spin out, crash and burn. Yep. Now the cool part here is the Gibrick Omnivore. This gets blocked. I'm going to be able to bring this back. Like, we just have all the pressure right now. And then this can saddle up the Lagak. Pretty decent. Land here wouldn't be terrible. Maximum Overdrive would be actually really ideal here. You know what? We just saddle this. And attack. I'll keep the pressure on. I will keep the pressure on. Sarcophagus, sure. I killed the Brood Wagon. Punch with this. Honestly, still fine with me. So we draw another land here. We can go Fang Druid Summoner into Mutant Surveyor, or Fang Druid Summoner into Gibrick, into Crewing the Brood Wagon and attacking with a 6/5 and a 3/3. That all seems pretty good. Fang Druid Summoner into Mutant Surveyor to draw another card. Potentially Mutant Surveyor into drawing another card. Into Fang Druid Summoner. I mean, we got lots of options. They have to essentially double creature here. That's pretty tough to do with only 4 lands. Yeah, and they're cycling. Yeah, we're gonna punch for some big damage here. Killed Goda, sure. Yeah, I think it's just this, right? We go here. Through here. Everybody attacks. Sure, you can crew it up. Kill the 3/3. That's fine. Take 6. I have a good blocker with the Goda. The Fang Druid. Surveyor, okay. Let us draw the card. Says Menace, my friend. GG's. That was just like prime green black, I feel like. Good solid curve, timely removal, and then just pressure with the Lagak and some mounts. That was pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually all right with this. I don't know how we got paired here, but this is where we're at. A couple of lands would be ideal. Ooh, potentially a little mirror match, maybe? You got plenty of interesting options here. Well, let's get the Lagak down, I guess. I like getting Lagak down. If they don't have a removal spell for this off the rip, and then being able to saddle it and attack feels really good, actually. Being aggressive with the Lagak is pretty fun. Okay. Double intimidation tactics is interesting. Deathless Pilot's a great grab, I suppose. I mean, I'm just going to bestow greatness here. Punch a big chunk of damage. Use patrol. I have done a good job of ripping cards out of my hand. This is gonna hurt me. I'm gonna need a land here. And a Dredger's Insight. Okay. They get Gravestalker here. Their deck is fantastic. Yep. Really good. Land or small creature? That was neither. Sure. Gravestalker here. Pretty well for free. Their deck is great. No wonder I got paired the way that I did. All right. I need something to play. I'm not dead here because of this. Unless they draw a removal spell, in which case I am in trouble. Nope, just a land. All right, I need small creature. Sure. If they rip a removal spell here, I'm going to be super sad. Necro Regent. All right, well, this game's over. Dealt for 9. Good game. Just needed a little more gas. Double intimidation tactics is not the plan that I would have assumed would work, but it did right there. All right, well, I have the ability to do all the things here. If I'm given the chance. Aether Siphon. Interesting. Sure. So I really just need a land. I think Hazard of the Dunes is the best play here. To give me some reach. I have to hope that they don't have a removal spell, because if they start... If they get... Because this is, if you would draw a card, you draw 2 cards. That's really good. Yeah, here goes my Hazard of the Dunes. Yeah. Yep. They're just going to draw incredibly here. I need Thundering Broodwagon to come down. I need to go runner land here, is what I need. I need a land. That way I can Thundering Broodwagon the Aether Siphon. Because this is non-land permanent. They're going to flood the engine or, like, Perilous Snare this. No? Okay, that's a good sign. They had an answer for it. Alright, land, baby. Come on. Oh my god. This is so tough. Because this can't attack. I have to just Hazard of the Dunes here. If I would have ripped a land there and killed this thing, I'm gonna end up getting decked. I mean, that's just incredible. Like, Vinwixed into Aether Siphon. Like, we did the thing. I literally got to play both of them, and I got absolutely just annihilated by an Aether Siphon Vinwix deck. This was, I guess, having the two best mythics in the game doesn't do you a whole lot of good if you don't do a whole lot of other stuff. Not having a more spot removal certainly hurt us, right? I'm reliant on combat tricks. So, you know, like another spin out instead of a maximum overdrive may have changed the game up, or another bestow greatness potentially. Other than that, again, really solid curve. This doesn't feel like a 1-3 deck. This is like kind of embarrassing that it produced that result. There's probably 1 or 2 games where maybe I should take a mulligan, but you know, feel like we have a pretty decent curve. I just didn't interact enough to get it done. And then, you know, it's one of those things where, like, that last game, I'm just trying to think, that last game, what do I do there? Like, there's a world in which play the Aether Spark, attach it, attack 5, 6, 7, 8. I just don't get to the mana that I need. Because if we're able to play Broodwagon and it resolve and kill the Aether Siphon, then we're like very much in the game, right? We just start attacking with Sabsunin here. Yeah, that's just tough. That's really unfortunate. I would have loved to actually play that last game there and and see what the deck would have been capable of, but we just didn't draw the timely land, the second timely land, and therefore weren't able to Broodwagon, or didn't get. I just didn't have another answer for the Aether Siphon either, outside of Broodwagon, which we had in our hand, interestingly enough. I just couldn't find it, so hey, that's magic, I suppose. And opening both of these was really fun. I just really didn't get to play it. I guess the only thing I'm a little sad about, opening Aether Spark early, no big deal. This slots into any deck, no problem. Opening this later, instead of being able to go like a green-blue shell and going green-black, obviously hurts us just a little bit, but I think this is absolutely a card worthy of splashing, and unfortunately it just didn't help us get it done. So thanks for checking this one out. Do appreciate it. I'm gonna flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing. We do more drafts. Usually we don't go 1 and 3, and I don't usually post these if it goes that poorly, but we did open some pretty cool cards, and I think this outside of pre-release, this is the first time I've been able to play with Aether Spark in a draft deck at least. So that is pretty cool. But we'll be back with more this week, as we always are. Gonna probably be starting up a little mini series for some openings, so be on the lookout for that. Our openings continue every Wednesday. If you like MTG pack openings, we got collector booster boxes. We're finishing up Aetherdrift here. I think we got 2 more coming up on the channel, 2 Wednesdays in a row. Kind of getting ready for the next set, which is releasing not too far from now, about a month from now, or at least a month from the recording of this. So a little less than a month from now, I suppose, and pretty excited for that. And yeah, back with more arena action. As always, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. We do appreciate it. Links in the description. Want to join Discord, all that good stuff. And we'll be sure to catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.